Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 10 Experimental. Now in this part what I want to do is get out and do some exploration. We may come up and check out the unknown artifact, but what I really want to find is Promethium. Looks like we've got some edges of some Xerax here as well. But before I do that, and this is the reason why we're starting in the dark, I've got a bit of a dilemma, guys, and probably the easiest way to explain it is for me to show you what I've got to do. What I need to do is give my hover vehicle some more storage. So what we need to do is unlock this container extension here. If I show you this portable constructor, you can see we cannot build container extensions in here. But what I can do is build them in here, or I should be able to. I haven't really checked, so I won't switch that on just yet. If we come to here, you can see I've now got container controller and controller extensions. So I'm in a little bit of a catch-22 situation here where I've got limited storage to build, but at the same time I need to make these controllers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 of these, and we better switch the power on, and I'm going to make 4 of these to get started. I'm just going to let that build, and this is the reason why I'm actually doing this in the dark, so that when hopefully I will get this finished, then sleep through the night, and then we will be able to have a nice full day out exploring. I'm just going to come here and I'll go box 3-1. We've got a couple of these that we can start, and what I'm going to do is put one of these on each side like this, so that I've got 2 separate storage areas. And the idea is that if I do this, then if we come back to here and pick up these, should be able to do is put in 2 on each side like this, and then if I press F4 we come to a hover vehicle, and what we should now have is container controller 1. It's got 375 in, so we should be able to do is knock out all this stuff here, and what we'll do is I'll go box 3-1, there's nothing in it. And what I should now be able to do is get my survival tool and salvage. I'm just going to make sure we get the cargo boxes. Just going to take that out. I mean, it's not the most efficient way to do this, but I'm just going to take these out. Actually, while I'm doing that, let me just queue up some more devices or constructor. Don't know how many more of these I can build. None. Great. Okay, what we're going to have to do is come in here and whip out some more iron ingots. We should be able to get that. I can't actually remember what I need now. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just see. What do we need to make the... yeah, it's just steel plates, so we should be okay. So what I should be able to do now is if I come to player, that in here, what we're going to do is knock this out. Actually, I could leave the extra storage on. What's that? Oh, I've got a link to a new one. Is it? Yeah, container controller, and we'll put you into other container controller. And we should have more than enough to... We're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. We'll make 10 of these. When it's going to drain my power out, which is going to be a slight cause for concern. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can leave those 2 storage containers in there, actually. I'm going to think of it. I'm being a bit over optimistic. I'll just leave that arc. It's damaged. Oh, I'm just going to take it out. Sorry about this. I think we'll take them. Punch this out. Yeah, I mean, can I leave that one in? Yeah, I think the extra 250 there. I think I was being a bit stupid by taking that out. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is put it back in again. So what we're going to do is add a storage container. HV storage container. We're just going to put that back in again. I know some of you guys are thinking, wow, I'm being a bit weird, but it just occurred to me that controller. What's that? So we hook that out, put that back in again, and we'll just insert something move. I don't know if that was me or 150. Yeah, I think there's going to be an advantage to having that in there. And then what we can do is put one in there, and maybe we'll just, whoops, we got 1, 2, 3. That we can just put 2, 3. I need to keep this fairly symmetrical, but I can actually, I think what I could do is just slip the extra block in there, put that in there now. So that now gives me quite a lot of storage capacity now. So well, the easiest way to show you is like this. We got 1,000 on that one, 793 on that one, and of course we got a couple of extra cargo containers there. So that's the ship all ready to go, but of course once turn the thrusters off, I'm not much. And what we're going to do now, guys, is just going to go and sleep through the night so that we can get a nice good solid start the next day. There we are. I'm doing okay for food, but then I'm on the easier tier, normal supply of food. How are we doing for fuel? We're probably gonna, I think what we're gonna do is we got quite a few logs, so we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food. We're just gonna, not food. And of course the and what we're going to do now is just get out, and as I say, the sole purpose of this is to explore. There's quite a lot of way to the south of us, and I mean, we're going to try and keep out of trouble, which is going to be very important. I'm just going to grab that. Of course, this ship is not very good at going across uneven territory. It's going to, actually there's some fibre back there. Just grab the fibre. Fibre's going to be useful for the fuel. I mean, we could go out and take down the other spider's nest, but I'm not really that worried about that. And there's some, oops, veggie protein there. Let's grab that. Quick look. So we're heading down this way. So that seems to be the biggest concentration of new items. Grab some more. Yes, go away. And there's an acropod. I'll keep it away from him because, whoops, he's not going to be very friendly, and he could give us a few problems. A little bit more corn and spices here, so I'm just going to grab that, just move over here. First person. Always seem to move a little bit faster. Hey. Yeah, you always seem to move a little bit faster when you're in first person over third person. And what we're going to do is maybe we'll just pick up this one here, like this. Back in again. I think what we can do now is just have a quick. We shouldn't be building anything, so what we should be able to do now, I can oops, I've got to put the food in there, so a little bit of spice, that in there, put that in there as well. And then what we can do then is just get into here. We won't have that much choice in the way of food. I mean, we could make a salami. I mean, that's got a longer perish time. I think a salami could be a fairly reasonable backup. We got the one spice, and we got well, we can't make anything else here. Oh yeah, we can make some plant protein, so we'll make up about 4 of those. And of course, also, no, so we better check the fuel, which is getting a little bit low. So we're just going to keep punching out the food supply. And actually, there's some. Oops. Using this ship, we won't be using it very long. I just find it quite useful to do the initial searching for promethium, especially on a small planet like this. I mean, the larger planets are a slightly different matter, and it's more advantageous maybe to go to a higher level. And I suppose technically what I should have done is dropped off all those ores and that, so that I got a bit more carry capacity. But it'll be okay, guys. No point worrying too much about it. I suppose what I could do is just stop here. We're in a big clump of trees, so maybe I'm just gonna pop out here, grab the chainsaw. And grab a few more logs while we're at it. Oh, great. Oh, brief moment then, guys. I've actually fell through the ground, and I think it's to the fact that the log dropped onto the other tree here. I'm just going to transfer logs into there, into here. 19 logs. Of course, what we're going to have to do is just keep punching out the biofuel so that we don't run out of fuel. Not that it really makes that much difference, because we've always got the option of just stopping, cutting a few trees down and moving on. Some spices over there. Always like to collect spices because they are relatively rare and they're quite useful to have, especially once we start building a base. So we're just going to keep squishing through trees here. More spices there. Actually, quite a lot of spices around here. Quite. Oops. God. I don't know why I'm walking around with a chainsaw. Now, if any of you guys are not familiar, the chainsaw once was a useful weapon in this stage of the game. Should you actually get attacked, you could actually kill. You could actually kill creatures with the chainsaw. I mean, it wasn't particularly that effective. It was a good weapon of last resort. But of course, the survival tools now covered that. Hello, boys. You're going to attack me, aren't you? Okay, let's keep up the tradition of the game. Wait, there's a third one hidden inside, overlapping the other one. Okay. Don't know if it's me, guys, but I don't recall it flashing up, things like that. Now, one of the problems I have got is that if we take damage, I can't repair it because the survival tool doesn't have a repair capability, which is a reason why that we're going to need to get to the next level multi-tool. But there's no point going for a multi-tool until we find promethium, because the actual multi-tool uses Promethium. And of course what we can't do now is find a nice friendly base and go and loot it, or potential drill multi-tool charges, or multi-charges as I think they're called. Taking a little bit longer to get to this area over here than I thought it was going to be. But we'll be okay, guys. Now we're getting out in open terrain, so we may bump into some raptors. While I'm thinking about it, sorry about this, guys. Actually, let's take that out and put this stuff into the fridge. I don't really need to have it with me. I think we can store that down here, out of the way. And what we can do is just drop. Yeah. Right, so we got. You can go into the fridge. Fuel. Well, put that there. And seeing I'm going to be with the ship, so there's no point worrying about that. So you can go there. And of course, what we're going to do is manage the fuel. Put in another 5%. And I suppose I better make some more fuel. Yeah, still chucking the fuel out, which is good. Right, Promethium, please. There's got to be Promethium in this direction. Got a nice flat open area here. That should allow me to move speed across the surface really quickly. Because of course the other thing with this hover vehicle is get into hills or anything that's got uneven terrain, and it's as good as useless. Oops. Doesn't want to stop either. Oh, we've got a whole raft of raptors here. I'm just going to fly over the top of these lot. I was going to pick up that fiber, but I don't think we will. Right, we found an iron deposit. I want Promethium, please, not iron. But there's a lot of stuff down here. We're now entering Polaris territory. Now that's going to give me a problem, because if we find Promethium down here, if I try and mine it, I'm going to upset them. I think I can just double check, guys. Polaris, opening and destroying blocks, mining Polaris territory -20 if reputation is none if friendly or better. So we'd have to try and do a. Actually, can we improve? Sorry about this, guys. Let me see. Go away. There's loads of these raptors around. I think someone left a comment about the raptors being a real pain in the neck. Right, we found a crashed ship. That could be useful. I'm still really interested in Promethium. Don't really want to go off the edge of that cliff there. We're just gonna. I think we'll head for the crashed ship. Just see what we can get. I mean, I'm more interested in what we can get from the cargo boxes than looting out thrusters or anything like that. Oh, there's definitely a lot more hostiles around here. I'm a little bit reluctant to. Oh, go away. Okay. Oops, missed you. I got 2 for 1 there. And 1. To be honest, I'm more worried about. Wait. So I'm more worried about the raptors than. I'm really pretty certain that it never used to do that. If you did Shift F like that, it didn't actually display. I don't know if that's been a change for Alpha 10. If it is, I don't think it's particularly a very good option. I mean, there's no point having a quick pick if you get a little bit of delay whenever you do it. Because I mean, it displays what you're going to pick up, but at the same time, yeah, we're going to leave this guy alone because we certainly don't want to pick a fight with him. Just grab the berries because what we can do is punch out some of that just by a hover vehicle. Oops. Pull off. Third person. Wow. This looks pretty useful. We can get in and find something. Wow, this looks very useful. Let's see if we can land here. I'm just gonna can't power off powerful thrusters. Very tempted to make a core actually. Yeah, we're gonna knock out a core. Let's just knock that back. And all that core's going. Let's just have a quick once over, guys. This could be very, very useful. Listen. Oh. Wow. This could, I mean, God, if this has got some really good cargo boxes in here. I don't really want to draw anything out. I'll go away. And let's just make this go here. Controller. These are the wrong way round. They're stuck. Oh, I thought you made that yet. Oh, no, I'm still making it. Now I haven't actually got my jetpack on either, so. Now we don't have wireless, so I can't go too far away from the ship at the moment. Give it something to eat actually as well. Fridge. And I thought I was making steaks. Okay. Well, we can pop a couple of energy bars. Hopefully by now that will be finished. Container controller. Hopefully I'll be able to, yeah. Right, let's see what we got here. 13 cargo boxes. Wow, yes. I got to stand down here. This is a little bit risky. Oh, very cool. Yeah. Okay. HDSC cargo box. Hover vehicle. Container controller. Right, we'll put this into 1 because this is got this cargo box 1. Some cobalt, that's useful. A little bit of stone dust, well, not quite so useful. Promethium, we've got 2 pieces of promethium. Well, I suppose it's a start in the right direction. Yeah, but again, I mean, this is all going to be useful stuff in its own way, even if it does, like, yeah, we got a flux coil. Power cells. Oops, I think that's the right one. 3, 4. We've got some motors. 1, some hardened steel plates. Got some bridge 1, bridge 2, bridge 3. Back to controller. Yeah, I can hear you, creature. And we got some laser cells. Now the important thing is, can I find anything of any other great use around here? We're just going to have a quick look round. I mean, we can always come back. I guess that we've looted out all these here. Yeah, we got some sentry guns here. Lots of sentry guns. Got some oxygen. Actually, what's the oxygen situation like? Got some fuel. I doubt if it's going to let me take out anything, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, we got 7 promethium. That's going to be useful. Oxygen. Again, we don't really have a big... Okay. Well, that's useful. Well, yeah, we will definitely be coming back here, guys. So we're going to leave that as a marker. Let's have a quick look. What else have we got here? Devices. Shower, toilet. Loads of toilets. No. Got some nice set of sentry guns. Got a medic center, which could be useful. 3 fridges, a food processor. Quite interesting. And a couple of... a large constructor. Oh, just wish I had a multi-tool so we could pick this stuff up. Not like I could carry it, but we got some small thrusters, some medium thrusters in here as well, and we've done the ammo box. That is a very useful haul. Now what I've got to do now is find my way back to the ship. Oh, I've got myself lost. There we are. Oops. Reload. It's almost like these stupid things know exactly where you are. Right, what I'm going to do is going to use a couple of these. That's really going to give me a lot of power, and maybe a few more of those. Just push up the power. And what I'm going to do is better switch the thrusters on. Got the thrusters on. Right, I think I'm getting a little bit overloaded now, guys. So I'd love to carry on exploring this area, but the problem is if I come into here and I find promethium, I'm going to be in a dilemma of what to do. So I think what we're going to do, I don't want to go into Xerax territory. What we're going to do is head back north. I definitely think I need to unload some stuff. But what I would really like to do is expand. There's quite a lot of stuff away to the east, but that is going to be Xerax territory. There's a lot of stuff to the west, so I think maybe if we... There's a rocket drone there as well. Okay. There's no way in a million years we are going to be able to fight a rocket drone, because I don't know long range weapons, and you can't take a rocket drone down with a shotgun. True, I've got a pistol, but let's fly this way. Let's get away from him. Right, we got another copper deposit over to the west. Yeah. Let's just keep going up towards the west here. West and north. I think we can spot a few more places on the way back to the engine compartment. Then we're offload, and I think maybe it's time to start thinking about a base and an upgrade to this hover vehicle. Another copper deposit. Wow. There's water there, so we can't go anything there. We're now entering Xerax territory. Yes, well, we are certainly not going to get mixed up with a Xerax patrol. That's a dead cert. Yeah. So what we're going to do is just sidle up to here. Out here. Grab some natural sweetener. Keep moving back. There's more natural sweetener over there. We want to grab that. Some buds here as well. So I'm just going to grab that. More natural sweetener. Really like to build my natural sweetener up once I've got a fridge. I mean, it's pointless until you've got a fridge, but once you've got a fridge, yes, I know we're in Xerax territory. Maybe we can become more friendly towards. Yeah, so we're just skirting along the edge of Xerax territory moment. It's a little bit risky because there's a possibility that there will be a... Well, there's a possibility there will be a Xerax patrol knocking around. So So is that copper deposit inside Xerox territory? Yeah, both. Well, that one's on the edge, that one's not. And it's almost like that drone is tracking me, isn't it? Because it's there. Almost like he's put... Hey, go away. You made me jump. But let's just get back to the east. Go this way. We're going to have to fly around this lake. And I don't want to tangle with that drone. The only downside with this ship, it's only 1.5 meters off the ground, so the slightest bump in the ground in the terrain and it goes there. That's those are talons. They're friendly, and we're certainly not going to be aggravating those at the moment. We're flying out towards the unknown artifact. Again, I'm a little bit... There's a crawler there, so I don't want to mix it with him. So we're just going to sky across the surface here, like this. What are we doing? Something else is running up behind me. Wait, Talon, take out whatever's behind me. Because of course what we're going to get around here is some more of those hostile raptors. There they are. Hello, boys. I'm just flying past you, and I don't want to get hooked on a rock or anything. So here we go. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it, because I'm not going to be doing much now, because I want to get back to my base and unload what I've recovered. In the next part, we've got one or two paths. I can start working on a base, although to be honest, I'm a little bit leery about being this close to Xerox territory, and that might actually trigger a base attack. Or the other option is that maybe it's now I've got a few more resources and a bit more pieces. Maybe I need to upgrade this hover vehicle with proper thrusters, but that means a rebuild because we have to put RCSs on. But the advantage with that is that I will be able to get some weapons on this ship. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.